Hi, I'm guitarist Jason Boudreau from the Guitar Witchhead here in Niagara Falls, New York, and I'd like to take a look at a possible different way of playing the major scale than what you might be used to. A lot of us as guitar players have come to rely on certain patterns and shapes for the major scale. For example, a 2-octave G major scale might look and sound something like this. Or possibly like this. And those are nice approaches. Let's take another look at the scale and let's think about how we can get those notes to ring from one to the other as much as possible. So we want to play this as legato as possible. So there are two things that we can think of as we do this. One is we want to utilize open strings as much as possible when we play this. The second idea is we want to try and avoid playing any two consecutive notes on the same string. For example, when we played the scale like this, G to A, we're playing G and A both on the same string. If we separate those two notes by a string, we can allow them to ring out. So I'm going to play an alternate fingering for the major scale that kind of works this idea. And then we'll take a second and look at briefly how to finger this thing. And so that's a nice new approach to that scale. So the first grouping, the grouping that we're going to play first is of two notes, G and A. And we're going to play G 3rd fret low E string and open A string. Okay, so we have G and A. The next group of notes is 3 notes, and we're going to play B, C, and D. And the way we'll fret them is B on the 7th fret low E string with the pinky finger, C on the 3rd fret on the A string with the first finger, and then D is the open string. And the trick is, again, you want to remember to hold those fingers down. Okay. B, C, D. The next 3 notes we're going to play are E, F sharp, and G. E, 7th fret A string, pinky finger, F sharp, 4th fret D string, first finger, and then G is open. And again, hold those notes down. E, F sharp, G. The next 3 notes we're going to play are A, B, C. A, 7th fret D string, B is open, and then C, 5th fret on the G string, and then we can play D, and then open E, and F sharp, and then G. Okay, so let's look at that again. And then descending, G, F sharp, open E, D, let the E ring, C, B is open, A, pinky finger, D string, 7th fret, open G, F sharp, first finger, 4th fret, D string, E, D, C, B, A is open, G. And then the next idea after you get that scale down is to apply that to any lines or sequences you might play. For example, a lot of us tend to play fragments or sequences, and one possible sequence that we all like to play is the triplet. And you get the idea. Thank you for joining me for this first installation of the Guitar 5-Minute series here at the Guitar Woodshed. Please keep in mind that these videos are really put together for the intermediate to advancing player in order for you to look at some new ideas or concepts that might help you change the way you approach the instrument. please keep in mind that these are more of a DIY series in that I'm not giving you all of the information up front. You have to distill a little bit by watching my fingers. I just don't want to take the time to give elaborate fingerings and everything just right yet. These are just meant to be quick 5-minute introductions. If you have any questions on this, or if you'd like to come in and sit down at the woodshed for lessons and get a little deeper into these topics, please feel free to contact me, or if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can find us on the internet at www.guitarwoodshed.com. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again.